Hi, I'm Gene Shuey of Shuey Custom and also the American Gunsmithing Institute. We're here at the SHOT Show in Las Vegas and we are displaying some of my custom handguns, and there's quite an assortment of them. But let's look at some of the most unique and interesting guns here at the show. This is Damascus. Many hundred layers of two different types of steel. One's a stainless, one's a carbon steel. It is done on an STI frame. It's a high capacity gun, and it will hold anywhere to around 29 rounds, all the way up to or down to, whatever you want to call it, 9 rounds. So you have quite an array of ammunition, you can mix it and so forth. Anyhow, work the slide is custom. It has a very light trigger, very unique gun. It has a custom polymer frame down here and grip, and especially bark. What makes it unique is when it gets dirty, you can put it underneath the faucet with a little bit of dish soap, clean it off. Now, the trigger is very fine. We can adjust that for any custom individual. Let's take a look at another type of gun. This is more exotic. This is usually a competition pistol. It's what we call a race gun. This is a 38 Super rimless. And it has a fine trigger, and with all of the compensation in the force directory here, we can shoot 5 shots a second and still hit the target. That's right, 5 shots a second. The trigger has very little travel, just like that. And it's measured in ounces, which works well. The life of the gun, depending on how it's built, we can get somewhere around 200,000 rounds out of this without any work if it's built right. Well, we've just about covered some of the more exotic stuff, but we can't leave out the Glock. Let me show you a unique Glock. We call it the Darth Vader Glock. Okay? It has a red dot sight. It has a multiple port compensator, so you can shoot very, very fast and keep the dot very, very level. Back here is a slide racker. So when I pull the trigger or do a magazine change, I'm ready to shoot. This is something that I designed, and it fits right on the light rail. No modification to the gun. And it's also a scope mount with no modification to the gun whatsoever. This is the only system like this of its kind without having to modify the gun.